Hey, we got 33 people watching. Y'all were new. Share, like. I wanted to look at this. I don't really want to go deep into it, but I did. I didn't really get the story, so I kind of wanted to hear the story. This is the one about Lil Durk. We'll watch AK.
All I'm gonna say is, you got guns in the house, you got kids in the house, lock it up, or at least get the gun. At least get the gun with the biometric. You can't be so reckless.
Exactly. Okay.
Advocate. Nah, for one,
you can hear it now.
The boy for defending his mom.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? People out here bashing the boy. I can't blame the boy for defending his mama. If he felt like his mama was, in danger, you know what I mean? So be it. He grabbed the gun, he shot the dude, and that's. On the other hand, I was on my Instagram Live and I asked everybody a question. And I said, if that was Durk who was getting into it with his mama, do y'all think that boy would have shot him?
No.
And everybody said no. I said, cool. I said, take Durk out the situation. If that was anybody else, and that was his blood father in that same situation, what the boy had shot him. Everybody said they don't think so. So my question is then, well, how the hell is he protecting his mom? Because if you protecting your mom, it don't matter from father, stepfather, whoever, you should do the same thing, right? So I present the question is, did he shoot somebody for protecting his mom, or did he shoot a dude he just didn't like? Did he shoot a dude he knew when?
All right, I'm gonna put him on mute so we can kind of conversate about this. But in general, like, do you think he would have? This is the storyline. His mom, the little boy's mom, and her husband were arguing, and the little boy. You hear two sides, because in the one side, the boyfriend or the guy is saying that she told him to shoot him. Either way it goes, his question is, if it was Durk, would the little boy have shot him? Because
how old is the little boy?
I think he's 10. And
so
the audience
getting the gun, or somebody gave him the gun?
The gun was in his stepdad's pocket. It was on. I do remember that part. The gun was on his waist.
And he snatched it out of his waist and shot the dude.
Shot the dude. And so what he asked the chat was, do you think he would have did it if it was Durk? And the chat said no. But so his thing was, he really protecting his mom then if he wouldn't have did if it was his dad. Now, my point to it, I'll say that, like, I saw the story and how I felt about it early, and what I had commented on a post, and I said, this is why men need to raise their sons. Like, I'm a strong advocate of men being with their boys being with their fathers. Now, there's always situations where you can't be with your dad, like your dad might be incarcerated, whatever. But if your dad is an able-bodied man and he working every day, I feel like the son needs to live with him, But I wanted to get y'all feedback.
I mean, I don't think he got to live with him, but he definitely got to be a very active father. Like, every weekend, calling every day, every vacation, you got to be in your son's ear, because your son needs a proper role model. Regarding this shooting, it could be some unconscious bias. Maybe he don't like his stepfather unconsciously or whatever. Or maybe he just, But you just can't be walking around with a gun. He just grabbed the gun. Like, you got to do better than that.
I don't understand that.
I'm about to hold on. Let me go. So I'm going to this tab over here. It says, so Lil Durk's 10-year-old son allegedly shoots stepfather amid domestic dispute. Lil Durk is currently gone viral. And the footage, the 10-year-old's mother and stepfather appear to be in a domestic a dispute while several others look on. Eventually, the boy allegedly fires off a single shot, hitting his stepfather. At the time of the writing, the circumstances leading up to the incident still remain unclear. And so Joshua Pippins, who is the stepfather, he did come out and say what he had to say. So he said, as y'all can see, I was not the aggressor, and y'all also can see how I still have my gun on my hip. He grabbed my gun off my hip following his mom's lead and tried to shoot me, and then actually shot me. I advise y'all see it before they take it down. Build awareness. He captioned the clip. Due to the sensitive nature of the footage, it will not be included in the article. And this is him in the hospital from being shot.
Well, it sounds like a violent household. I mean, is the boy used to them fighting? I mean, people can't communicate. They always got to be fighting. So maybe the boy used to them fighting all the time, getting physical all the time, and that's not good either.
Gun should have been there anyway. It should have been out of the reach of the child. Then with that, he talk about ticket that they watch it before they take it down and all that. I feel like whether it was Durk or not, the baby would have defended mama, trying to help out. But still, why do you have a gun on you anyway? Arguing with her.
Right. And that was what I was saying too. Like, why'd you even have a gun on your waist in the house? Like who does that? Like, most of the time you put it up, you do something, but you just not walking around with a gun on your waist, especially if you get in an argument with somebody. Like, that's just so irresponsible.
I don't know about that. Where's Durk live?
See, that's the thing. I don't even know if they're in the same.
Ain't he in LA somewhere?
West Coast.
No, right. he Lil Durk lives like.
But I think when it comes to gun like I think kind of like very freely when it comes to guns and things like that.
Oh, he live in Atlanta.
And I'm in Atlanta for 24 years. So carrying a gun at home to me is nothing. I can literally, I'm home chilling and I can reach two
But
guns.
I don't know if his son, he's from Chicago. I don't know if his son lives here. His son might live in Chicago.
So how, my problem isn't him carrying a gun at any point. My problem with him is any kid being able to disarm you.
Yeah, that's true.
Anybody being able to disarm you. That's the problem I have. That should no way in hell happen ever. If a 10-year-old can disarm you at home, it can happen in the street. It can happen anywhere. Yep. So that's on him.
Yeah, I didn't think about it like that.
Training.
So that's reckless on his part, and he's responsible.
The boy might have also been upset to start with because you ain't my daddy. I used to go with that when I would date single moms at times. And if they already had that mindset, you better be keeping an eye on that kid because they may be plotting on you and just waiting for the time. You hope not, but it can happen.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing, and I get why a lot of men don't want to date women with kids.
Yep.
You're gonna get shot by one,
right?